Curious ka ba sa maraming bagay? Kami na ang bahala dyan. Aalamin, tutuklasin at bibigyang linaw namin ang mga katanungang bumabagabag sa inyong isipan. Sa programa kung saan ang bawat sagot ay galing lamang sa mga eksperto. Ang Expert's Opinion, tuwing linggo alas 3 ng hapon, dito lang sa DZRH TV.
Ngayong 2026, isa na siguro sa kasama ng ating New Year's resolution ay para sa ating karir. Kaya naman karamihan ng working individuals ay lalong nagsisipag sa kanilang current jobs, pero ang ilan naman ay nagre-resign to find better opportunities. Pero kasunod niyan, marami pa rin ang nakararanas ng iba't ibang hamon, tulad na lang ng labis na pagkapagod, kawalan ng drive at pagka-burnout. Kaya naman ngayong linggo, ating pag-uusapan ang tinatawag na rat race pagdating sa ating buhay pagtatrabaho. Ano nga ba ang kahulugan nito at paano ba natin may iwasang ma-stuck sa isang cycle na tila walang direksyon? Ngayong linggo sa Expert's Opinion, makakasama natin muli ang ating Registered Psychologist and Psychometrician na si Prof. Justine Ray N Chavez upang talakayin itong tinatawag na rat race. Prof. Justine, magandang hapon po and welcome ulit sa Expert's Opinion.
Hi Sir Rovic, and also sa ating audiences, maraming salamat po for having on the show again.
Prof, kanina nabanggit nga natin sa introduction itong rat race, pero for sure marami pa rin sa ating viewers ang hindi pamilyar kung ano yung rat race na tinatawag. Yes, sir, pwede niyo po bang ipaliwanag ito sa amin?
Actually sir, pag sinabi nating rat race in the concept of psychology, okay, the rat race kasi it's more on ito yung hindi ka tumitigil sa pagtakbo o paghabol sa success mo. Wherein yung success, ang reference mo ng success ay ibang tao. This, especially for example, yung reference of salary, reference of lifestyle. Hinahabol mo yung lifestyle ng iba at hinahabol mo hindi yung pang sarili pero yung ibang references. Wherein our mental health is affected because of it. Wherein in the Filipino culture, rat race is one of the main concerns or one of the concerns of employees these days that we need to at some point address. At maganda po na mapag-usapan din natin, especially today. Yes, sir.
Pero Prof, bakit po ba madalas na ito po yung ginagamit na metaphor ngayong modern work culture, especially ngayong pagpasok nga ng 2026? Bakit ito yung ginagamit nilang paghahambing?
Actually, sir, pag sinabi natin rat, in the concept of psychology, yung rat kasi, sir, is a symbol of yung talagang hindi tumitigil. Takbo ng takbo. Hindi po ba yung daga, pag tumatakbo siya, kahit madikit siya sa trap, wala siyang pakialam, basta makuha niya yung food. Same as po in the concept of psychology. Meron kasing theory, sir, na ginamit in psychology, which is the operant conditioning. It's an experiment in psychology wherein ginamit din po yung rat as a representation of the study itself. Wherein in operant conditioning by B.F. Skinner, it focused on rewards and punishment. Same as with us with Filipinos. Ang goal po natin is more on developing and getting the reward. Okay? And then at some point, kapag hindi po natin na-achieve, okay, we do experience punishment. Okay, naghihirap tayo. That's why us Filipinos, yun po ang naging resulta for us. And importante na ma-address din yung mga ganito. And that metaphor, okay, especially yung mga trend, uso na po kasi yung labeling especially these days. And the rat race culture of the Filipino is really one of the best thing that we need to cater, especially po these days na medyo on peak na po ang mental health concerns. Yan, sir.
Pero Prof, may mga psychological pattern po ba na nakikita sa mga taong nasa ganitong rat race culture? Dahil pag naman talaga tayo nagtrabaho, syempre ang goal naman talaga natin, kumita,
yes,
maabot yung goal natin. Pero paano po ba masasabing tayo mismo ay napasok na po dito sa rat race culture na ito?
Actually, sir, pag you can consider yourself to be part of the rat race culture once, okay, for example, napapabayaan niyo na po yung sarili niyo mentally, especially physically. Kasi po ang ating mental health can be seen physically. So, overall, okay, if you'll be part of the rat race culture, we need to consider and you can identify that this individuals in the rat race culture, once their physical attributes or physical na pag-aayos, sir, even hygiene ay hindi na po naasikaso. Importante rin na there's possibility na masyado na mataas po yung stress. Okay, possible yung anxiety and even yung possibility of depressive episodes might be visible already. Kasi wala na silang pakialam, sir, on their overall well-being. Ang concerns na lang nila is to earn, kumita, and to get the lifestyle na gusto nila. Wherein, napapabayaan na po nila yung yung overall well-being nila physically and mentally. Yun, sir. Which is quite concerning po. Lalo
Pero
ngayon.
sino ba, Prof, yung mga prone dito talaga? Sabihin natin napakaraming trabaho sa Pilipinas. Sir. Pero sino ba talaga yung mga prone dito?
Actually, sir, when it comes to prone, I believe mas prone po ang mga una sir, yung mga younger generations these days. Pero we can say na mas prone sir yung mga, I believe, teachers po, I can say. Kasi yung mga teachers talaga sir, in terms of academics and also getting their, for example, master's degree, doctoral degrees, okay, talagang hindi naman sa nag-uunahan. Pero kumbaga sir, yung peer pressure, okay, it really affects them. Okay, na parang, oh, yung colleague mo, si ganyan, si teacher, ganyan, mag-masters na, mag-doctoral na ikaw, you're still on the basic part. Wherein, at some point, the visibility of this work-related profession, okay, kumbaga sir, very visible sa kanila. And comparison also with younger generations, or kitang-kita po sa kanila, yung mga fresh graduates po, very visible. And even sa mga students na kitang-kita natin, possible na pwedeng maging one of the main concerns po at ma-address din natin sana. Yun sir.
So Prof, basically, one of the cause na to, yung pressure natin na maging successful.
Yes, sir.
Dahil alaman natin, narinig nga natin kanina yung definition ng rat race. Pero ito ba malaking factor yung pressure natin talaga na maging successful?
Actually, sir, when it comes to the rat race culture, sir, it's more on the pressure rather than more on the purpose. Okay, yung mga tao kasi, sir, in the rat race culture, yung kung ano meron sila, the one thing that they're doing ay hindi for the purpose eh. Hindi siya fulfilling for them, but it's more on the pressure. Talagang they're moving forward because of the pressure but not on the purpose. Dahil gusto kong maging doctoral degree, gusto kong magkaroon ng masters, gusto kong magkaroon ng pera, gusto kong makapag-travel, not because of their purpose, yung gusto talaga nila, but it's more on, kasi yung ka-batchmate ko ganito na, dapat ganito rin ako. Yung ka-batchmate ko nag-travel na, dapat ganito rin ako. Laging comparison, sir. Wherein they're comparing themselves because of it, which is quite nakaka-pressure din, sir. Especially yung age range of 20 to 30, yan sir. I mean, even kahit nasa college pa yan, the comparison still already starting. From students to working individuals, even pagpapakasal nga sir, can be considered. Kasama rin siya sir, which is yung mga kabatchmate mo, nag-start na mag-family ka, nagtatrabaho ka lang. Yung ganun sir. It might be a pressure and has an effect to us, especially mentally po.
Even material things, sir. Kung sino
yes, sir.
Nagkakaroon na sila ng bahay, sasakyan.
Yes, sir.
Pressured ka na rin.
Yes, sir. Kasi buti pa si ganyan. Alam mo, buti pa si Sir Rovic may sakyan. Ako wala pa. You do compare yourself to these people wherein hindi na healthy and nawawala ka na sa sarili mong face, sir. Kumbaga, dapat within the year, you just want to accomplish first yourself. The next year, you just want to makapag-ipon ka naman first sa sakyan. Wherein, may sarili naman tayong face, which is a good thing that we need to consider po. And that dapat ma-identify. Again, rat race culture is at some point normal naman, sir. It's within our culture. Pero we need to accept din na dapat moderate lang. Yun, sir.
Pero sir, itong pressure na to, saan ba natin ito nakuha? Likas ba sa mga Pinoy na ganun talaga?
Actually, sir, sa
minsan nga, Prof, yung minsan kamag-anak pa natin ng pressure sa atin.
Totoo yan, sir. Actually, in the Filipino culture po, we really we do start in the family culture and comparing. Okay, we do compare ourselves even from our sariling kamag-anak. Buti pa yung pinsan mo, ganyan. Yes. Buti pa yung pamangkin ng tita mo, ganito. Which is, at some point, we need to clear out that the rat race culture is not just about in the work ethics, in the working environment. It's also rooted in the family as well. And we need to understand na yung ganito pong kultura is nagsimula na noon pa. Hindi lang naging properly labeled. Ngayon lang po naging malinaw lang na, okay, ito palang konsepto na ito is a rat race culture nating mga Pilipino, sir. Ganun po.
Pero Prof, pasok naman tayo dito sa modern work culture ng mga Pinoy. Kadalasan kasi ilan sa mga nagtatrabaho, uso na talaga yung overtime.
Yes, sir.
Minsan guilt pa natin kapag maaga tayo mag-out or
yes,
kapag mag-absent tayo. Always available. Pero paano po ba ito nauuwi sa burnout kapag hindi na talaga na-manage ng maayos?
Actually, sir, kapag nag-overwork ka sa isang individual, especially overtime, kaya importante na ma-identify po natin yung una, syempre, yung time constraints, yung time management, even sir, yung physical fatigue, yung fatigue natin mentally, and resulting kasi yan, sir, if you will be doing overtime parate, nag-result siya sa compassion fatigue or probably sa mga professional burnout. Ang nangyari, sir, for those individual na na-experience na ganito, it's quite disturbing na they just work and then nangyari, sir, kapag hindi nila na-fulfill na mag-overtime, minsan, sila rin hindi satisfied. At kapag nangyari yun, sir, na naging routinary mo na lang na, hindi ako nag-overtime ngayon, hindi ako satisfied with my work. Again, if gano'n na po ang naging patterns natin, please, at some point, regulate our working schedule. At time management talaga, sir, kasi hindi ka magiging healthy. Yes, mataas ang sweldo mo kasi you have overtime pay. Pero at some point, yung overtime mo, ipambibili mo lang din naman siya ng gamot.
Exactly.
Ng any medicine, pasakit ng ulo, sakit ng likod, na pang patch or anything. Just at some point, we need to consider po, lalo po sa mga employees natin. Yun po, sir.
Dito nga, Prof, pumapasok yung work boundaries natin.
Yes, sir.
Paano ba natin to, Prof, mabibuild sa atin? Especially tayo mga Pinoy, likas talaga tayo na masipag.
Yes po.
Dahil may goal nga tayo na gusto matupad. Pero minsan napapabayaan na rin natin i-consider itong boundaries natin sa trabaho.
Yes, actually po, in the Filipino culture, the boundaries is still not clear sa atin. Importante po kasi, pag weekend, must be weekend, hindi siya weekend lang. Kasi po, may mga tayo mga Pilipino, mahilig tayo mag-uwi ng trabaho sa bahay. Parang pagdating ng assignments, di ba, yung mga tasks mo, emails, or even, kumbaga pag weekend, wala naman akong ginagawa. Which is, at some point, good naman, para hindi ka overwhelmed agad pagpasok. Pero, I think it's quite unhealthy. Kaya importante rin po pag weekend, you need to consider to have rest. At least one day lang po. Family day if you want, or kung malayo naman sila family, have your own self na pahinga. Kaya maghapon kang matulog, mag-hibernate ka. It's also a good practice po na every Sunday, every weekend, or minsan may mga tao po talaga na weekdays ang off. Kaya importante rin po na you can just give at least one day. Huwag niyo pong ipagdadamot yan sa sarili. Kasi anong nangyari for some people, exhausting na, tapos nagiging routinary na, resulting to some symptoms and burnout even, sir. Yan po.
Pero Prof, balikan lang din natin yung kaninang pinag-uusapan natin. Mahilig talaga tayo sa comparison to mga Pinoy pressure.
Yes, sir.
Pero bukod nga dito, malaki po yung ambag ng social media. Kadalasan dito po natin nakita yung mga FB friends nga natin na binanggit natin kanina.
Yes, sir.
Pero ano po ba yung sa tingin nyo malaking factor bakit tayo napapasok sa rat race culture relating to social media?
Actually, sir, napapasok tayo because of through the social media itself. Kasi lalo, before kasi, sir, hindi naman on peak ang social media na, halimbawa ako, I'll be graduating in, halimbawa makakabili ako ng bahay, sir, and then hindi naman ipopost before. Unlike ngayon, sir, ang taas ng comparison, okay? Yung posting kasi, sir, of success ngayon ay wala namang context. When we say context, hindi naman natin alam yung pinagdaanan ng taong nag-post na yun. Probably, may rat race feeling din sila, sir, na kaya nila na-achieve yun kasi they just work hard as well. So, minsan, ang nangyari, sir, na-deteriorate po yung self-worth natin because we do compare ourselves through online. Kaya nawawala na yung dating ikaw na driven sa sarili mo because of the comparison, okay, from the FB friends or even sa mga stories, sir. It might affect you. Okay, lalo yung mental health kasi natin, sir, yung emotional deterioration natin. Kapag deteriorated na yung perspectives mo na, buti pa si ganyan, may pera na, may bahay na. Buti pa for example, si Sir Rovic, may sasakyan na. At some point, it might pressure you na kailan kaya darating na ako naman? And dun pa lang sa konsepto na yun, okay, it might be depressing for some, nagiging emotional sila, sir, which is quite some point na kailangan nating ma-address po, lalo sa mga individuals po these days.
Pero Prof, how can you differentiate itong mga tao na nasa rat race culture and those people na dahil nga nakakaramdam sila ng pressure, they seek advice from their mentors or other successful persons na paano po sila nagkakaiba ng gawin?
Actually, sir, for those people na typical lang, yun sila lang on their own, kaya wala silang map, sir. Kaya nauso na, sir, yung mga may mga coach na, meron ka ng coach na life coach, nauso na, sir, life coach, or which is even meron na rin mga taong meron silang sariling psychologist wherein kapag na-despot sila, sir, kaya they ask questions, even kasi yung mga bagay naman na sasabihin namin, sir, for example, ako po, psychologist, alam naman ng taong sasabihan ko eh. Wherein, the fact that they're reminded on the things that they needed to do, mas naging aware sila. Okay? Pero comparison, sir, doon sa mga tao talagang hindi naman nag-guide. Okay? Nahirapan sila, sir, on identification on saan ba ako pupunta?
Direksyon nila.
Direction, sir, which is, anong nangyari? Probably, possibility, magkaroon ng existential crisis. Hindi mo na alam kung ano bang plan ko? What will be my plans? Ano bang gusto ko? Gusto ko bang mag-business na lang? Stop na with my work? or tuloy pa rin because this is what I love, or this fulfills my daily needs, parang ganun, sir. Which is maganda rin po na mabalance. We do have our own perspective and getting other perspective as well. Kasi hindi naman natin kaya lahat, sir. Kaya laging kailangan din ng gabay ng mga, at some point, professional po, even. Yan, sir.
Pero Prof, nabanggit nyo nga, paano kung talagang gusto o mahal talaga ng isang tao yung trabaho niya, but still, sobrang naapektuhan na yung mental niya,
Yes, sir.
emotional health niya. What can you say about this po?
Actually, sir, kahit in psychology, kasi kahit anong pagmamahal natin sa work natin, pero kung hindi tayo marunong magpahinga, wala din. Okay? Nawawalan na yung compassion, nawawalan na yung kagustuhan mo with the work. Yes, madali. Actually, sir, yung sweldo naman natin or salary, darating yan eh. Pero yung compassion kasi if the compassion will be lost, kung mawala siya, okay, wala na yung sense of authenticity na, kaya po yung mga, di ba, may older generations, mas nagtatagal sila sa work kasi they have the compassion to stay at the work. Compare ngayon, sir, because of the rat race culture, yun po ang nangyari. Nako-compare nila yung sarili nila, which is quite disturbing at kailangan nating ma-address. At yung mga bagay na ganun, sir, which is kailangan natin pong masimulan. Lalo, pataas na rin yung mga concerns about mental health po. Yan, sir.
Pero Prof, yung pinag-uusapan natin ngayon, same lang ng grounds yan to being a successful person, individual, someday.
Yes, sir.
Pero when we talk about success po, para sa ating mga Pinoy, karaniwan na ang success sa hinahambing natin o ang definition natin ng successful ay job titles,
Yes, sir.
salary increase, promotions.
Yes, sir.
Sa ating mga Pinoy po ba, especially now, ano po ba yung definition talaga ng success?
Actually, sir, when we do define success, it's hindi lang naman po kasi siya sa kung anong estado ng bangko natin. It's more on the quality of life. Kung yung quality of life niyo, sir, is not best, kung ang laman ng bangko mo ay hindi naman kita sa quality of life mo, wala rin. Okay? Kahit kung may marami kang pera, sir, pero quite limited, hindi ka naman nakakabili ng mga gusto mong food, hindi mo nabibili yung mga gusto mong mga bagay. Okay? Hindi rin mayaman yung pakiramdam. At some point, you're not already also fulfilled. Again, when we do work, let's work to live, not to work to die, basically. Diba? Kasi,
Madalas nating marinig yan.
oh, sir, di ba? Magtrabaho tayo kasi gusto nating mabuhay at gusto nating mabili yung food na gusto natin, basically, sir. And I think that's one, lalo sa Filipino, sobrang sipag natin, sir. I have also experienced, sir, na one of our client na merong employee na on the site siya mismo, sir, namatay. Which is quite disturbing kasi tayo mga Pilipino meron talaga employee na mamamatay talaga, willing mamatay for the company. Which is quite one thing na kailangan po nating heads up, sir. Kasi we are just employees po. Kumbaga parang we work for the company for us to fulfill also their needs. Pero dapat business tayo rin po, business side, pero on the other end, sana po sa sarili natin, ma-fulfill din natin yung sarili nating need po. Yes, sir. Ano?
Nabanggit nyo ngayon, Prof, no? Pero sa tingin nyo po ba, paano nyo madi-differentiate yung mga manggagawa noon sa generations natin ngayon? Kasi nakita naman natin, Prof, medyo mas bumabata
yes,
yung mga gustong magtrabaho talaga ngayon,
yes,
para magkapera.
Actually, sir, compare before, after they graduate, mas stable na, sir, yung decision na, okay, gusto ko dito lang sa company. And then they get old on the company itself. Talagang may tenureship, kumbaga. Ang compare ngayon, sir, yung mga student, nauso na yung gap year. For example, they want yung, for example, secondary na sila, sir. Tapos, dahil gusto mo nila muna mag-earn, for some people, nag-stop talaga, sir, dahil kailangan ng pera. For some people, gusto talaga munang tumulong sa pamilya. Again, we are not...
hindi siya mali.
Hindi naman siya mali. We're not sinasabing, hindi naman yan hindi yan tamang gawin. At some point, may mga tao talaga po, and the third one, may mga taong they just want to stop first. Kasi, napipressure na rin sila na buti pa yung ibang kabatchmate nila maraming pera. Yung mga kabatchmate na yun, sir, may mga talagang some point well supported of their family. Napipressure sila, sir, wherein yung mga classmates nila, they do pressured because of the living, on the lifestyle. And at some point, we need to consider this kind of factor, lalo po these days, na marami na yung working students na kailangan nating heads up na ang pagiging working students naman po ay normal naman. It's more on fulfillment of their own needs as well. And dapat po, ma-compare natin na itong mga individuals na to are again, education is some point, one thing that we need to consider first. Importante yun, sir. Pero, again, yung money naman, darating yan once you graduate Kaya po mahalaga na balance lang sana. If you want to work, yes, balance it. Pero don't make it na parang nawala ka na sa path mo. Kasi importante pa rin, sir, na frustrations kasi, nakakatakot kasi, sir, baka maging multo mo siya one day. 'Di ba? Yung frustrations mo na, di ko natuloy, di ko nagawa. Kasi, again, today, kumikita ka. What if in the future, maging multo mo siya, frustration mo siya, which is something na hindi na mahirap na balikan. Mga ganun, sir. That's just on our point, kumbaga, sir.
Bilang psychologist po, Prof, paano niyo po ba pwedeng i-redefine yung healthy, successful, and mas realistic po ngayon sa modern work culture natin?
Actually, sir, when you say success ngayon, importante po na you enjoy the sense of success. Kaya importante rin po na visible sa atin physically, mentally, and emotionally ang success. Kasi the fact that your heart, ramdam po ng puso natin yung success, yung masaya ka, hindi ka, yung walang inggit, sir, kumbaga. Kasi again,
maluwag yung puso.
Maluwag ang puso mo. Again, pagiging inggit naman, sir, buti pa si ganyan. Again, you can use it as a motivation. Na parang, okay, dapat soon, ganyan din ako. That's a healthy perspective. Pero, on the other end, when we do define success, again, identify your purpose. Dapat po alam natin yung purpose natin, kung bakit po natin siya gusto ma-achieve. At identify natin para saan ba yung purpose na yun. Is it for your family? Is it for yourself and for other people? Kaya importante kasi na nagiging, alam mo yung sino bang magiging beneficial or mga taong talagang magiging part po ng success mo. Kasi the fact that you know who are the part or these people around that will be part of it, mas magiging healthy yung perspective mo, sir, lalo sa life. Ganun, sir.
Para may sinasabi nga para kanino ka bumaba.
Yes, sir. Diba? Nakakatawa siya before isipin. Pero as you get old, parang mas na-appreciate mo pala yung konsepto niyan, sir, na the reason bakit ka bumabangon is for your family. The reason bakit bumabangon kasi mas gusto mo mas mag-grow. Ganun, sir. Yan pa.
Ayan, thank you so much, Prof. No? Pero siguro bago tayo magtapos, Prof, baka may konting mensahe ka, paalala po ang tips sa ating viewers ngayon, especially sa mga working individuals ngayon na nanonood na nakararanas na ngayon na sabihin natin burnout, napapagod, medyo clueless na yung direction nila.
Yes po.
Ano po ba yung pwede yung mensahe para sa kanila?
Okay, thank you po, Sir Robbie. Again, sa ating mga audiences po, when it comes to the rat race culture, importante na una, let's identify first what's the reason why we do work hard. Okay, is it for your family? Is it for yourself? Pangalawa po, again, protect your mental health. Kasi po, when we do work, okay, always remember, pag ngayon po, namatay po kayo, bukas kaya po kayong palitan. Pero the family, kayo na may iwan niyo po, hindi po kayo kayang palitan. Again, work hard, pero at least know your boundaries, have a limitation, and always remember na importante po tayo at mahalaga. Okay? And again, work to live, and again, but don't work na you'll get exhausted and your mental will be affected. So again, prioritize your own glass bago po yung glass ng ibang tao. Yun lang po, sir. Maraming salamat.
Ganda nun, Prof.
Thank you po.
Parang pwede nating ilista. I-note natin yan mamaya.
Sige, sir.
Ayun, maraming salamat po, Prof. Justin, for giving us enough knowledge tungkol nga dito sa rat race. And of course, sa ating viewers na makonsider naman nila yung mental health nila while achieving their dreams. Thank you so much, Prof.
Salamat, Sir Robbie. And also sa ating audiences, maraming salamat po. Again, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. At yan na po ang episode natin ngayong linggo. Nawain nakapagbigay kami ng mga bagong kaalaman at impormasyong tiyak na kapupulutan din ng aral. Muli ako po ang inyong host, Rovic Manuel. Magkita-kita tayong muli sa susunod na linggo. Kasama pa rin ang ating mga eksperto dito lang sa Experts Opinion.